Picture the scene. Towering pines, mist-kissed mountains, a quietude that belies the seismic shift brewing beneath. A small avalanche blocks the highway and a few vehicles wait for snow crews to arrive so they might continue their journey. In the face of this ominous silence, a tale of heroism emerges, one that transcends the devastation that is to come. A bus driver, a modern-day guardian of lives, faced with an ominous path ahead, chooses the path of valor. He turns his vehicle around, an instinctual act that defies the logic of waiting for crews to clear an avalanche. In that moment of decision, lives are saved. Passengers entrusted to the care of this unsung hero are spared the fury of the landslide. The bus driver, a beacon of resilience, chooses action over passivity, altering the course of destiny for those under his charge. And then the very landscape groans, a prelude to the tragedy written in the language of geology. The landslide, a mountainous titan unleashed, descends upon Highway 3 with an unforgiving might. A cascade of boulders, trees, and soil tumble in a macabre dance, swallowing everything in its voracious path. Panic, that insidious specter, grips the hearts of those four who cannot escape its path. 3 vehicles with their occupants, the road etched into the landscape, are obliterated, erased by a torrent of rock, soil, and thundering despair. Amidst the chaos, the names of 4 souls echo through the valley, etched into the memory of travelers everywhere. Thomas, Bernie, Dennis, and Mary, vibrant lives extinguished in an instant, leaving behind a void that nature, in all of its grandeur, cannot fill. But the narrative, though fraught with tragedy and heroism, does not end in despair. In the wake of the landslide, a community bound by grief and the shared burden of rebuilding finds strength. Hope, resilient as ever, arises from the ruins. The landslide, with its cruel toll and tales of both loss and salvation, becomes a chapter etched into the collective memory of southern British Columbia. It's a reminder that in the face of nature's wrath, in the wake of unspeakable loss, the human spirit endures and hope prevails. Around 7 a.m. on January 9, 1965, the slide tumbled from a height of some 1,080 meters above the road, originating at the top of Johnstone Ridge. It displaced Outram Lake, buried an Aero Transport oil tanker, a loaded hay truck, and a yellow Chevrolet convertible, along with 4 occupants, before thundering hundreds of meters up the opposite side of the valley and finally coming to rest. It filled the valley to a depth of some 55 meters and wiped out 3.5 kilometers of the Crow's Nest Highway. The ground shook as far away as Abbotsford, at a distance of 100 kilometers.